Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle. Will Jordan say to thee, I'll then say to thee, you were my motherfucking friend. Carry me like you were my brother. Love you like a father. Will you be there, Miss Red? Would you be there? Salute to D-Dot. Salute to Shirley. Salute to my baby, the lounge in the building. This is getting ugly. And the truth will set you free during survival. Jay-Z, this don't make no sense. But you will hold me. Candle won't even stay lit for Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle. What laws would you... Oh, but they told me I'd rather be faithful and walk without April and fight to the end, but I'm only human. That's what I'm talking about, Rymir. Rymir is going to fight to the end, but I'm only human. Yes. No, yeah. Smash that like button, everybody. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle, and we are surviving the fact that I won't let the internet shut me down. Pure survival. Because we are going to reveal the truth. Jay-Z, I tried to be quiet, dude, and give you and your weird hairstyle a break. But you still won't accept responsibility for your twin son. Rymir, this boy look just like motherfucking Jay-Z. And I know y'all know about it. Everybody knows about Rymir, Jay-Z. You and Beyonce, the alleged Potter, the cocaine. Y'all cannot hide this shit. You know what I'm saying? This boy is fighting back. He's not giving up. So my whole thing is this boy's been trying to prove that he's Jay-Z's son for over 10 years. 10 whole motherfucking years. And Jay-Z just refused to take this paternity test. Pure survival. It is a reason why you do not want to take this test for this motherfucking boy. He looks just like Jay-Z. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You got so many people trying to say, oh, that's not Jay-Z, motherfucker's son. He just wants some goddamn money. The boy don't want no money. How many times I'm going to keep telling y'all that? I'm going to keep highlighting Rymir because Rymir deserves to know the goddamn truth. Pure survival. The fact that he's going to have to look like an elderly gorilla when he gets older, y'all not thinking about that. Y'all are not thinking about the fact that he knows he's going to have to look like a camel when he gets older during survival. So ain't that enough of a consequence that the boy gotta pay? Then his hair just started growing roots during survival out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is, Rymir, Jay-Z's alleged biological son, just filed a brand new lawsuit during survival. And it's a bombshell motherfucker one, allegedly proven that that Jay-Z's been paying the judge, paying the motherfucking district attorney, paying all these people to not have to take the test because he don't want to prove that he got this boy's mom pregnant. Rest in peace to her. Her name is Wanda, pure survival, at the age of 15 or 16. One of them. This is if you ain't the goddamn father, then why don't you take the goddamn test? You know what I'm saying? This is sad, guys. Smash that like button. We must stand with motherfucking Rymir during survival.
I just got done going over Rymir Satterthwaite's lawsuit over his 10-year battle for DNA from Jay-Z. Let me tell you, this is absolutely crazy, so let's get into it. Rymir Satterthwaite filed this lawsuit just recently in the United States District Court of New Jersey. He is suing the New Jersey Supreme Court, judges, the New Jersey Superior Court of Family Division.
Y'all see that? Rymir, he has to in New Jersey, he has to sue the judges, the judge Shepard, Judge Shirley, the New Jersey Supreme Court Family Division. Why do this boy got to go through all of this if Jay-Z, like that's why I keep telling y'all, for the motherfuckers that don't think that this boy is Jay-Z's son, why would he go through all of this during survival? So he can look crazy? He already been fighting this shit for over 10 years. Now he's suing the judges and all that shit like that. Jay-Z, and I'm telling Diddy, all the motherfuckers got a certain kind of power that we don't know nothing about during survival. But I feel like this is going to help that boy. Because now he's going to be represented by Tony Brepstein and all kinds of different people. They're going to make Jay-Z take this test. You know what I'm saying? Because I know damn well if I was lying saying that somebody was my father, pure survival, and I know he not, I would have been came out and said, all right, guys, I'm fucking lying. Why would he go to sue the judge and all that stuff? And why is the judge taking money from Jay-Z to hide this motherfucker freak off secret?
I just got done going over Rymir Satterthwaite's lawsuit over his 10-year battle for DNA from Jay-Z. Let me tell you, this is absolutely crazy, so let's get into it. Rymir Satterthwaite filed this lawsuit just recently in the United States District Court of New Jersey. He is suing the New Jersey Supreme Court, judges, the New Jersey Superior Court of Family Division and Civil Law Division, New Jersey Appellate Court, and the New Jersey Administration Office of Court. He's suing them for all allegedly taking part in wrongdoing in his 10-year battle over getting DNA testing from Jay-Z.
Do y'all hear that? Why would the judge work with this man? Like, if this shit is not true, why do you have to hire the judges and all these people, even the family court during survival, that Jay-Z's able to pay these motherfuckers to keep this shit quiet? This is not right, y'all. Because if you know if this was a broke motherfucker, everybody be going crazy on him. If this was a broke motherfucker, everybody be like, oh, he can't be there for his kid. Motherfucker can't even afford the kid. Pure survival. But this man got $1 billion. I don't think it's right for anybody, man or woman, to have a baby and just totally neglect during survival. So we must not let Jay-Z get away with this goddamn shit. Now, I don't know if he was with that 13-year-old girl or not, pure survival, but the last thing Jay-Z need is for this boy to turn out to be his, and the fact that his mom was 15, 16 years old, that's why he's been paying them motherfucking judges and all that them people off. And they've been taking these briberies, allegedly. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. I need everybody to smash that like button, and prayers for Rymir. I hope he get justice.
Court of Family Division and Civil Law Division, New Jersey Appellate Court, and the New Jersey Administration Office of Court. He's suing them for all allegedly taking part in wrongdoing in his 10-year battle over getting DNA testing from Jay-Z. He's alleging that these court systems conspired against him by agreeing to commit a series of acts in the commission of fraud upon the court and acted under the color of law, namely in violation of the First Amendment rights to limit public discussion and press coverage.
So if he's not Jay-Z's son, somebody tell me why Jay-Z went to this length to get this truth not to come out. Somebody put a one in the chat if you think that Jay-Z's trying to hide the fact that he was with his mom when she was underage. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that Jay-Z's not the father. Because I think he is. Because anytime you paying judges and all these people during survival for the shit to not come out, it gotta be something about this. The boy looked just like him. He was born with a rap book. The doctor said the boy was born with a rap book full of hot ass lyrics. I'm talking about the lyrics was hotter than motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. We must not let Jay-Z get away with this.
He lays out the whole timeline for all of the cases that he's filed in this lawsuit. On August 13th, 2012, Judge Edward McBride initially relied upon statements by Sean Carter saying that he had no property withholdings in New Jersey, which controlled the results of the lawsuit back then. Later, this judge allegedly conspired with the party Carter, who continued to misrepresent to the plaintiff, which was his mother, that he did not have property in New Jersey.
Wow. And then find out they said Jay-Z put a something on their house. So he was able to make the judges say that the boy and they didn't have no property. That's crazy that he can be able to do shit like this and hide this whole secret.
To misrepresent to the plaintiff, which was his mother, that he did not have property in New Jersey. Then in December of 2012, Judge McBride at a reconsideration hearing denied the plaintiff's evidence showing that Sean Carter had New Jersey property deeds and tax records. At
Wow.
this time, Carter allegedly stated that the property deeds and tax records with his legal name on them were not his. December 12th.
So Jay-Z had his name on these legal properties and was still able to state that it wasn't his. How, if that was just a regular one of us, we would be probably locked the fuck up. This is crazy. Y'all got to get them lights up.
Of 2012, he is alleging that Jay-Z's attorney Fisher admitted on the record that she misspoke regarding her client's residential address, despite the defendant's admission. Judge McBride did not rectify the record. Then in September of 2013, at Rymir's inheritance rights complaint, the judge allegedly conspired with the defendant's attorney by changing Rymir's mother's legal destination in the case from a defendant to a plaintiff.
Wow. They done got, rest in peace to Rymir's mother, guys. So Jay-Z was able to pay these people to even change this woman from a defendant to a plaintiff or what, be able to change the shit on the lawsuits, and she's deceased right now. So you know that these people was taking that money. That's crazy. Like, if Jay-Z not his father, why is he going through length like this? And these people are taking the money so they can hide it. No, Jay-Z is the father. I'm sorry, Pills of Bible. Whoever think he not, ain't no way this boy got to file a lawsuit like this. And they trying to even hide what his mother was signed up for. That's crazy.
Judge McBride did not rectify the record. Then in September of 2013, at Rymir's inheritance rights complaint, the judge allegedly conspired with the defendant's attorney by changing Rymir's mother's legal destination in the case from a defendant to a plaintiff to justify and turn a blind eye to her evidence showing that Sean Carter owned property in New Jersey, thus showing the court.
Wow. So, oh my God. Rest in peace to Rymir's mother, Wanda. She had proof that Jay-Z had property in New Jersey, and they hid it, and Jay-Z lied with his name on it and said, I don't got no property in New Jersey. Trying to hide the fact that he slept with this woman when she was underage. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Mary. Mary just hit that super chat. Thank you so much. Pure Bible. As Musha said, you are father, Jay-Z. As Maury said, you are the father. Be a man. Exactly. Be a man and step up, goddammit. And thank you so much, Mary. You're the first to hit that super chat during survival. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. But this is wild, guys. So his mom already proved. You hear that, the lounge? Salute, baby. I didn't even know this. So Jay-Z had property in New Jersey, and it was written down on this lawsuit. But the judge and them took money, allegedly, to say, even with Jay-Z's name on the property. You know what I'm saying? And they switched it all over. So this boy will not come out. Jay-Z don't want that test. I'm telling you, that's dirty work. He know he the goddamn dad. That's wild. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. We need 100 likes in the building. We must support this boy all the way through.
The defendant's attorney by changing Rymir's mother's legal destination in the case from a defendant to a plaintiff to justify and turn a blind eye to her evidence showing that Sean Carter owned property in New Jersey, thus showing the court that they had personal jurisdiction over the defendant. In December of 2014, Rymir's mother filed a complaint against Sean Carter and his attorney. She requested the court for a leave to amend the complaint to add claims of concealment of evidence, violation of the New Jersey statutes relating to improper court filings, civil conspiracy, abuse of civil process, And since the plaintiff discovered that Carter owned several properties in the state of New Jersey, the court had jurisdiction over the case and Sean Carter.
Wow. So she's definitely she's been on Jay-Z's neck even before she passed away. So I can tell him as a son, not only do he want to prove that Jay-Z is really his father, but he also want to stand for what his mother was fighting for before she passed away. So this is something they wasn't letting us know. He definitely was paying these people, in my opinion, pills of Bible, because we wouldn't know none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That this is crazy.
Violation of the New Jersey statutes relating to improper court filings, civil conspiracy, abuse of civil process, and since the plaintiff discovered that Carter owned several properties in the state of New Jersey, the court had jurisdiction over the case and Sean Carter. On February 19, 2015, the court entered an order regarding this case number, which was directed to the court of clerk. This order required the clerk to close proceedings and the entire record from the public. This order was not directed to the parties, including Coley and Rymir.
Wow. So Jay-Z, they had the judge put into an order to close the whole entire file so we would not see or hear anything about this during survival. And you telling me that this is not his motherfucker boy? This is not his boy. But Jay-Z went through this whole length and paid the whole damn courtroom off just so this does not come out. I'm so glad that this boy is going with this lawsuit and exposing the judge, exposing all the people that's behind this shit, because it's not fair during survival. Because I said it's not fair. Y'all got to get them likes up. This is not fair.
An order regarding this case number, which was directed to the court of clerk. This order required the clerk to close proceedings and the entire record from the public. This order was not directed to the parties, including Coley and Rymir. No similar order directed towards the parties was ever entered in this matter. Then on May 1st, 2015, a judge allegedly sanctioned Rymir and his mother for decimating files with no proof and no protection order that exists.
Wow. Do y'all hear that? So even this judge in 2015 sanctioned this boy and his this is sad, guys. Y'all gotta smash that like button, man. The fact that they can do these illegal things and was able to just the money, I guess money is just everything, huh? Even if you're a goddamn judge and you supposed to be like we thinking you standing with us. But it's the money, power, respect. It's what I need in life. If you want to get away with some shit like this is horrible. This is horrible.
And Rymir. No similar order directed towards the parties was ever entered in this matter. Then on May 1st, 2015, a judge allegedly sanctioned Rymir and his with no proof and no protection order that exists. The files in question were already in the public domain with his full knowledge. This judge allegedly continued to sanction them each time they sought to exercise their rights, and the judge always relied on Judge McBride's orders, knowing that these orders were obtained by fraud.
Wow. So they just kept violating this boy's rights. If Jay-Z's not the father, oh my God. Rymir, if you watching this dude, Pure Survival, you contact motherfucker Maury Povich. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Maury will be able to make Jay-Z tell Beyonce, listen, I got some powder. You want to go in the back of the back of the room and shit? We can do some powder together. Just let Jay-Z take this test. Pierce our Bible, because this is already telling us that he got to be the father. For this man to want to duck and have a judge working for you to keep this is crazy.
and his mother for decimating files with no proof and no protection order that exists. The files in question were already in the public domain with his full knowledge. This judge allegedly continued to sanction them each time they sought to exercise their rights, and the judge always relied on Judge McBride's orders, knowing that these orders were obtained by fraud. Between 2015 to 2017, two judges allegedly allowed Sean Carter to produce more false statements regarding jurisdiction without any due process or rule of law. Rymir.
How is that possible? They allowed Jay-Z to present some false shit, you know what I mean, that's against the law just to get this under the thing. And you telling me that ain't his son? You crazy.
Knowing that these orders were obtained by fraud. Between 2015 to 2017, two judges allegedly allowed Sean Carter to produce more false statements regarding jurisdiction without any due process or rule of law. Rymir and his mother were denied requests for discovery in order to cover up violation rights in the following court procedures. In the spring of 2000.
Wow. So they've been covering this up all this time. And it all boils down to the fact of how old his mother was. Soon as that boy started, you know what I'm saying, putting out proof that his mom was underage, you know what I'm saying? So, but they've been trying to block this for a long time. So it sounds like to me, Jay-Z knew that his mom was underage years ago. You know what I'm saying? For them to be fighting this, they was doing it all the way back then. So he must have knew. Because this is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm just asking everybody, all the judges or anybody who's working on the case to do what's right and do their job the correct way, even if you overlook something or didn't see something. Everybody makes mistakes, as I said before, but you know, it's time to actually do your job and look at everything and get it correct, because you know, you cannot use fraud to continue anything in this world. You can't use fraud to help you get forward in life. Then, you know, try to.
And you hear him telling the judges right here, right before he filed this lawsuit, and he was exposing about his mom being underage, and he was saying to the judges about this fraud stuff, that y'all can't be doing this. But he couldn't stop him because Jay-Z's a billionaire.
No fingers. I'm just asking everybody, all the judges or anybody who's working on the case, to do what's right and do their job the correct way, even if you overlook something or didn't see something. Everybody makes mistakes, as I said before, but you know, it's time to actually do your job and look at everything and get it correct, because you know, you cannot use fraud to continue anything in this world. You can't use fraud to help you get forward in life. Then, you know, try to continue on your fraud. It's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers.
And he been talking about the judges and lawyers not understanding how come they are fighting me. How come the judges, the lawyers, all these people is taking Jay-Z's side, Pure Bible, when all the man had to do is take the goddamn test? The poor boy got this shit growing up out his hair during survival. Each one of these motherfucking things, he should be able to get $1 million a piece because he got Jay-Z's hairstyle poking outside of his motherfucking head, Pure Bible. You know what I mean? And he can't control these things. He got to put them in seashells and shit like that. Prayer the Bible. He should get $1 million for each one of those motherfucking twisty things that's growing in his hair during survival. This shit is motherfucking awful. I know you're Jay-Z's boy.
You know, try to continue on your fraud. It's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion. Who knows what it's for? Money or friendships or whatever they got going on, but I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already that we did nothing wrong.
Y'all, Jay-Z's SA lawsuit is shaping up to be a bigger nightmare and headache than he could have ever expected, because it's starting to have some more severe consequences than anybody could have expected. At first, we thought that the case would have ended with a settlement in millions of dollars, but what we did not expect was that multiple people would come forward with fresh allegations. And one of the new claims is coming from his alleged son, Rymir Satterthwaite. Rymir has been in a legal battle with Jay-Z for a long time, trying to get Jay-Z to acknowledge him as his son. And it looks like he is sick of fighting the right way, because he just dropped a major bombshell about the real reason Jay-Z is refusing to take a DNA test. And he is claiming that his mom was underage when she was messing with Jay-Z, who was in...
Y'all hear that? That his mother was underage when she was with Jay-Z and with Jay-Z's weird ass hairstyle. Pure Bible. But she didn't experience that hairstyle. This is down the road. This is when he got with Illuminati, pure Bible, or whoever the hell he got with to get this motherfucker hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he's trying to hide. Her age during survival.
Wait, Rymir has been in a legal battle with Jay-Z for a long time, trying to get Jay-Z to acknowledge him as his son. And it looks like he is sick of fighting the right way, because he just dropped a major bombshell about the real reason Jay-Z is refusing to take a DNA test. And he is claiming that his mom was underage when she was messing with Jay-Z, who was in his 20s at the time. Well, Rymir has a lot of tea to spill, and he isn't afraid to get messy. Before this whole situation with Jay-Z's lawsuit came up, there were rumors that Beyonce was trying to prevent Jay-Z from acknowledging Rymir as his son, because she was worried it was just going to make things even messier.
And I believe that Beyonce was trying to get Jay-Z to ignore his own motherfucking responsibilities, pure Bible, because she's worried about her motherfucking image. Just like how her mom got mad, pure Bible, when everybody made fun of her when she came out singing, I think at a Super Bowl or something like that. She's worried about her image, and this boy just want to know the truth for his life experience, pure Bible. And you thinking about that, but Beyonce, what nobody was worried about when your skin complexion kept changing every 5 minutes, pure Bible, and motherfuckers was saying that you look like Michael Jackson. And I defended you and said you don't look like Michael Jackson. You look like Lil' Kim, or you look like Latoya Jackson, but I'm not gonna let nobody say you look like Michael Jackson. Did not say that, Beyonce, pure Bible, and you trying to stop this man from taking his responsibility.
And he is claiming that his mom was underage when she was messing with Jay-Z, who was in his 20s at the time. Well, Rymir has a lot of tea to spill, and he isn't afraid to get messy. Before this whole situation with Jay-Z's lawsuit came up, there were rumors that Beyonce was trying to prevent Jay-Z from acknowledging Rymir as his son, because she was worried it was just going to make things even messier, especially when it comes to inheritance. Y'all know that billion-dollar inheritance is bound to cause trouble, and she was allegedly not about that drama. For those who haven't been keeping up, here's the full story. Rymir claims that back in the 90s, Jay-Z had a fling with his mom.
Wow. Yes. And he know he did. You know what I'm saying? He know he did. Because I would have been took a test. If I would have been, if this boy keeps saying, oh, you think I'm your motherfucking father up here on the Bible? Okay, I'm taking the test. What would be the big deal? Like, why would I be paying judges off? Why would I be paying lawyers and paying the family planet, motherfucker, the courthouse, pure survival? You know what I'm saying? If this not mine, you knew what the hell you was trying to hide. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Prayers for Rymir.
Was just going to make things even messier, especially when it comes to inheritance. Y'all know that billion-dollar inheritance is bound to cause trouble, and she was allegedly not about that drama. For those who haven't been keeping up, here's the full story. Rymir claims that back in the 90s, Jay-Z had a fling with his mom, Wanda. Despite using protection, it failed, and Wanda ended up pregnant with Rymir. But at the time, they lost touch, and this was before the age of social media. Not everyone had a mobile phone, so communication just wasn't happening, and Wanda couldn't get in touch with Jay-Z. When she eventually gave birth to Rymir, her boyfriend at the time ended up signing the birth certificate. According to an insider, her on-off boyfriend at the time, Robert, knew the baby wasn't his, but put his name on the birth certificate while Wanda was unconscious recovering from the birth. Initially,
and shout out to that guy that knew that Rymir wasn't his son, but he stepped up and did Jay-Z's job when Jay-Z and Jay-Z's weird ass hairstyle should have stepped up and took care of his own responsibility. He was a man for doing that, knowing that he wasn't the father, but he still stuck up for him and became a good male figure in his life. And you a whole billionaire and you still trying to hide it during survival after all these years later. This is sad.
On-off boyfriend at the time, Robert, knew the baby wasn't his, but put his name on the birth certificate while Wanda was unconscious recovering from the birth. Initially, he felt sorry for Wanda, but later he used it so he could collect extra food stamps and benefits. Both were minors at the time, so he shouldn't have signed anything. Rymir also spilled some additional tea, sharing that his mom, Wanda, actually let the truth slip when he was just 8 years old. Jay-Z was his real dad. Apparently, Wanda tried everything she could to reach Jay-Z, hoping he'd step up and take responsibility for Rymir. Unfortunately, she kept hitting walls with lawyers and publicists who kept...
And y'all know back in the 90s, there wasn't no internet. It's not like you can go on Instagram or go on Facebook and shit, pure survival, and find your motherfucking baby father or find your baby mom and anything like that. You know what I mean? Back then you had to have a pager, all types of shit. So they was able to clap young, underage, females' cheeks and just go back on tour during survival. This is what they were able to do. And knowing that the little young girls couldn't find where the fuck they was at, pure survival, they had to go to the next concert in the next city or state. Damn near even another country. So you couldn't even hunt down the motherfucker who done stuck their thing inside you. You know what I'm saying? This is horrible. This is heart-wrenching.
Apparently, Wanda tried everything she could to reach Jay-Z, hoping he'd step up and take responsibility for Rymir. Unfortunately, she kept hitting walls with lawyers and publicists who kept blocking her at every turn. But Wanda was determined. She wasn't one to give up easily. She took matters into her own hands and decided to go the legal route, filing a court case to establish whether Jay-Z was indeed Rymir's biological father. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. The judge threw the case out, citing lack of jurisdiction as the reason. It's a frustrating setback, but Wanda did not back down and continued to fight for years. Sadly, Wanda passed away shortly after all this unfolded, but before she did, she signed a sworn affidavit stating that Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, was indeed Rymir's biological father. You'd think that would be enough to make Jay-Z step up and...
You see that? She signed the affidavits before she passed away. You know what I'm saying? That Jay-Z was the biological father, pure survival. So this is a real thing, guys. I need those likes up. We must not let Jay-Z and Jay-Z's creepy ass hairstyle, camel face looking ass, pure survival, run away from his motherfucking responsibilities.
The case out, citing lack of jurisdiction as the reason. It's a frustrating setback, but Wanda did not back down and continued to fight for years. Sadly, Wanda passed away shortly after all this unfolded, but before she did, she signed a sworn affidavit stating that Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, was indeed Rymir's biological father. You'd think that would be enough to make Jay-Z step up and take responsibility, but nope. He didn't do a thing. Frustrated with the lack of movement, Rymir, with the help of his guardian, Lily Coley, decided to take matters into his own hands. They filed a civil lawsuit back in December 2014, aiming to get Jay-Z to agree to a DNA test. At this point, the drama had been going on for 4 years, and Jay-Z still insisted he wasn't the father, but for some reason he kept dodging the DNA test. It's back.
And I don't get how. You know what I'm saying? And this back when Jay-Z had the hoagie head during survival. This is when he Rymir looked more like him right here during survival when he had the big ass motherfucking lips and he had the hoagie head. He had the long motherfucking Nerf football head, pure survival, before he had them shits coming out his motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z, this is my whole thing. Like I said, if this was a broke motherfucker right here, pure survival, that wasn't successful, I hear people talk about deadbeat baby daddies all the time during survival. Deadbeat baby daddies. But none of these deadbeat baby daddies are no motherfucking billionaires. Every deadbeat baby father that I hear people talk about, pure survival, they aren't billionaires. These motherfuckers are dollar-naires. Or thousandaires, more of a dollar-naire, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So why are y'all giving Jay-Z and his big ass motherfucker jumbo shrimp lips a goddamn pass during survival? I'm not going to do it. And if the judge has been helping Jay-Z, we need to help motherfucker Rymir.
Rymir, with the help of his guardian, Lily Coley, decided to take matters into his own hands. They filed a civil lawsuit back in December 2014, aiming to get Jay-Z to agree to a DNA test. At this point, the drama had been going on for 4 years, and Jay-Z still insisted he wasn't the father, but for some reason he kept dodging the DNA test. It's baffling. You'd think he'd just take the test and be done with it, right? But nope. The lawsuit has now dragged on for about 10 years, or 14 years if you include Wanda's initial lawsuit. And here's the kicker. Jay-Z is still refusing, which just screams sus AF. It's like he's hiding something, and everyone's left wondering why he won't just clear the air once and for all. Rymir was upset about the situation, and he agreed to do a sit-down interview with The Sun online where he denied allegations that he was after Jay-Z's money, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world."
So can y'all imagine that? The boy saying he don't even want no money from Jay-Z. Pure survival. I just want this grown-ass man to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And he wants that closure. Don't you want to know where the fuck you came from? Pure survival. And then it's even harder if you look on TV your whole motherfucking life and you seeing your dad dancing across the screen and Diddy slapping his ass on stage, pure survival. And you like, damn, that's my father who getting his ass slapped by Diddy Glover. That's my father. You know what I'm saying? You want to know so you can have closure. The boy don't want no money from Jay-Z. But now I'm pretty sure Rymir now, after Jay-Z been paying judges off and doing all this little fuck shit, pure survival, now I guarantee you that boy probably like, yeah, I can't wait for them to do this test. Because once that test come out, and if that proved that Jay-Z was with his mom underage, any other one of these cases, they're going to believe it. That's why Jay-Z's worried about it. Because y'all see the alleged 13-year-old, and I'm sure it's going to be other motherfuckers coming out, P.O. the Bible. Anybody underage that say they was with Jay-Z, if he take that test and it come out positive that he's the father, which I think he is, P.O. the Bible, anybody that can say, oh, Jay-Z was with me when I was 2 years old. I was just born. And they dropped me off at Jay-Z house. It wasn't Diddy camp. It was Jay-Z's freak off camp. You had to grow hair to be in the camp and then get your cheeks clapped. You know what I'm saying? So he worried about the shit coming back to him. So is Beyonce and Beyonce's skin complexion. This is wild, guys. This is wild.
Just screams sus AF. It's like he's hiding something, and everyone's left wondering why he won't just clear the air once and for all. Rymir was upset about the situation, and he agreed to do a sit-down interview with The Sun online where he denied allegations that he was after Jay-Z's money, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are
You see that? He said, if you're not the father and you say you never slept with my mom when she was 15, 16, pure survival, why are you screaming motherfucking Black Lives Matter? And I'm black as a motherfucker. Every time I go swimming, I be ashy as shit. If you see me get out of the swimming pool and you see how ashy my elbows and these parts right here, when I got to lick like here, when my shit be ashy, that's how you know I'm black. I'm so black that I get ashy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying you talking about Black Lives Matter, but what about my black life? You won't take the motherfucking test for me though. You know what I'm saying? It's fake during survival. He feels as though you being fake. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. We must get those likes up. We're not going to let Jay-Z or his hairstyle get away with this shit. Absolutely not. During somebody, absolutely not.
Where he denied allegations that he was after Jay-Z's money, saying, "I don't want money or anything like that from Jay-Z. I just want him to finally tell the truth to the world. He's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test? No." Rymir's guardian, Lily, also shared some details that shed more light on the situation. Jay-Z had actually gotten Wanda pregnant when she was just 16 years old and he was 22. Yeah, the math was definitely starting to make sense. It's a pretty jaw-dropping revelation that adds another layer of complexity to this already messy situation. I mean, can you imagine?
Y'all hear that? She was, what, 16? Did he say 16 or 15? And Jay-Z was 22 years old. That's young as a motherfucker. Pure survival.
Paternity test? No. Rymir's guardian, Lily, also shared some details that shed more light on the situation. Jay-Z had actually gotten Wanda pregnant when she was just 16 years old and he was 22. Yeah, the math was definitely
Okay, 16. She was 16 and Jay-Z was 22. Pure the Bible. And he already looked old as a motherfucker. So when Jay-Z was 22, he looked like he was 42. Pure the Bible. Jay-Z right now is 50-something, but that's what they put on his birth certificate. But in real age, Jay-Z is probably 7,000 years old. Pure the Bible. His lips alone is 10,000.
nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test? No. Rymir's guardian, Lily, also shared some details that shed more light on the situation. Jay-Z had actually gotten Wanda pregnant when she was just 16 years old and he was 22. Yeah, the math was definitely starting to make sense. It's a pretty jaw-dropping revelation that adds another layer of complexity to this already messy situation. I mean, can you imagine? A teenage girl and a grown man? No wonder things got so out of hand. It's not just about the drama surrounding a paternity test anymore. It's about the circumstances of their relationship from the very beginning.
You hear that? A teenage girl getting pregnant by a grown ass man. And I know a lot of them, people that happened to during survival. But the fact that, and it's not right, but the fact that you're a billionaire and this happened like 1,000 years ago, why can't you just accept your responsibilities and the things that you've done? That's what's making you look even more guilty during survival. That's what's making you look even more guilty. And for this dude, I mean, for this boy to go and sue the judge and all these type of people like that, you know it got to be truth to what this boy's saying. I would have been gave up. If I'm going to pretend somebody, a celebrity, is my father, pure survival, I would have been gave the fuck up if I'm lying about the motherfucker. I ain't going to keep doing this shit. Rymir's been fighting for his paternity since he was on for almost motherfucking 20 years. Pure survival. From his mom, Tom, doing it, and then him. Like, wouldn't you had gave up, y'all? Like, if you was making this shit up, pure survival, you would have been said, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna pick somebody else. Eddie Murphy's my father now. I would have lied on another celebrity. Look, Eddie's my motherfucking dad. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got his laugh. Eddie is my goddamn father. Jay-Z ain't my father no more. He would have been turned around if it wasn't true. The boy ain't playing no more during survival, Jay-Z.
Paternity test? No. Rymir's guardian, Lily, also shared some details that shed more light on the situation. Jay-Z had actually gotten Wanda pregnant when she was just 16 years old and he was 22. Yeah, the math was definitely starting to make sense. It's a pretty jaw-dropping revelation that adds another layer of complexity to this already messy situation. I mean, can you imagine? A teenage girl and a grown man? No wonder things got so out of hand. It's not just about the drama surrounding a paternity test anymore. It's about the circumstances of their relationship from the very beginning. The fact that Jay-Z still refuses to take a DNA test only deepens the mystery. You'd think after all these years, he'd want to put an end to the speculation and move on, but it's almost like he's digging in his heels and making things more complicated. It's starting to feel like there's more at play here than just a paternity test. Maybe it's about protecting an image or covering up something he doesn't want the public to know.
Y'all see that? Or covering up something Jay-Z and Jay-Z's weird ass hairstyle don't want the world to know. Pure survival. But if we look at your hair and know that you got that much money, pure survival, and this is the hairstyle you chose, that look guilty right there. It looks like you hiding something in that motherfucking hair right there, Jay-Z, during survival. What are you hiding? What's in this part right here? Pure survival. What's in there? Is it baby oil in that motherfucker? What is it? It's something inside of Jay-Z's hair that he doesn't want the world to know during survival. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to play any games with you, goddammit. And Jay-Z should be like an action figure. They should sell this motherfucker. It should be Jay-Z action figure toys in motherfucking Walmart with their lips poked out like that, pure survival, with that motherfucking hairstyle like that. You got something to hide, sir, because you would have been took that motherfucking test. You're not going to convince me that you wasn't going to do that. And you know when we was young and said, look, when I'm get rich, I'm going to buy my mom a house. And you know what I'm saying? And you never pictured that hairstyle for your future. Pure survival. When you thought, damn, I'm going to become a billionaire or I'm going to become a millionaire, you never thought of this hairstyle. It's something strange about that. I can't take it.
Jay-Z still refuses to take a DNA test only deepens the mystery. You'd think after all these years, he'd want to put an end to the speculation and move on, but it's almost like he's digging in his heels and making things more complicated. It's starting to feel like there's more at play here than just a paternity test. Maybe it's about protecting an image or covering up something he doesn't want the public to know. And with the allegations that Wanda was just 16, well, let's just say that the math is starting to math. Lily said, Wanda was only 16 when she allegedly met Sean, but she may have told him she was older. She fell pregnant, but had no idea how to contact him. To be fair, Lily revealed that Wanda had actually told Jay-Z she was 18 at the time, so he had no idea about her real age.
Now, do you hear that, Jay-Z? like, we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. They saying that Wanda, rest in peace to her, told Jay-Z she was 18, but she knew she was underage. Pure survival. And I know a lot of people like that. I done lied about my motherfucking age when I was young. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? I've lied constantly. When I was motherfucking 15, I said, look, I'm 20. No, I ain't say I was 20. Pure survival. No, when I was 15, I said I was 17. And when I was 17, I said I was 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she gave Jay-Z the benefit of the doubt to say that he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you take the test then, sir? You know what I'm saying? Pure survival.
Is that Wanda was just 16? Well, let's just say that the math is starting to math. Lily said Wanda was only 16 when she allegedly met Sean, but she may have told him she was older. She fell pregnant but had no idea how to contact him. To be fair, Lily revealed that Wanda had actually told Jay-Z she was 18 at the time, so he had no idea about her real age. Even though it technically wasn't his fault, it still would have made him look bad. Fans have been side-eyeing him for years because
So what is he embarrassed? Put a one in the chat if y'all think that Jay-Z did know. And maybe Wanda was, you know what I mean, giving him a pass. You know what I mean? Put a two in the chat if y'all believe, Wanda said that he didn't know. Put a two in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing ones come in the chat. Bless, stay blessed. Put a one in there, motherfucker. Albie, put a one in there. My baby, the lounge, put a one in there. Smokey, Jay-Z, we believe that you did know during survival. Wanda might have said that you didn't know because she was fighting you in court and probably hoping that you would have fucking stepped up and been a man, prayer survival. You know what I'm saying? But you knew, sir. You knew. You knew. Everybody in this motherfucker believe you knew.
Actually told Jay-Z she was 18 at the time, so he had no idea about her real age. Even though it technically wasn't his fault, it still would have made him look bad. Fans have been side-eyeing him for years because it seems like he often goes after young women before they're legally old enough. Just
Wow, yeah, see, and then the history of Foxy Brown, Aaliyah, and all these other alleged people, you know what I'm saying, that was fresh out of high school, fresh out of McDonald's, fresh out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, guys. Y'all got to get them likes up. Pure survival. Somebody said Gay Z. Y'all funny as hell. Get them likes up, guys. We need them likes up. 300. Let's get them likes in the building, man. This is crazy.
seems like he often goes after young women before they're legally old enough. Just look at Beyonce, Aaliyah, Foxy Brown. He's got quite a track record. If people found out he got Wanda pregnant when she was just 16, it would have made him look really bad. Lily believes that the age factor is a major reason why Jay-Z hasn't wanted to acknowledge Rymir. When she and Rymir first reached out to Jay-Z's lawyers to settle things quietly, they seemed surprisingly eager to keep everything private and wrap it up behind the scenes. They even offered to sign Rymir to Jay-Z's label, but Lily wasn't interested. She wasn't.
Exactly. Did y'all hear that? When Rymir and them first came out, Jay-Z, because the boy is a born rapper. And look at this motherfucker. Look at that. What the fuck is that on the top of your hair? Bible. Do he be putting that inside of Beyonce? Like, what is this right here? Why do he look like Sonic the Freak Off Hedgehog? Bible. Look at this shit. Why is that shit sticking out that motherfucker's head like that? This is crazy, guys. Bible. The fact that Rymir is going to grow one of these, like, you should pay that boy just for the simple fact that that shit is going to grow out of my hair eventually once I get your age, Dad. Bible. You should just pay him for that right there alone. You know what I'm saying? But the embarrassment of her coming out being young, Jay-Z, I really believe it's because she was underage. And Jay-Z just don't want the world to know that. But my whole thing is, sir, we done found out all types of shit. Bible. You know what I mean? We know that Diddy likes to get it in the face. I never thought back in the day, that Diddy Lover liked to get it in the face. Get slapped with wieners all across his face, per the Bible, and record somebody else clapping his woman's cheeks while he's jerking off, staring at their cheeks. No, we didn't know about all these different things. So Jay-Z, if you slept with this woman when she was younger, per the Bible, just take care of your motherfucking responsibilities. God damn it, he's your son. You know what I'm saying? That's just wow.
Lily believes that the age factor is a major reason why Jay-Z hasn't wanted to acknowledge Rymir. When she and Rymir first reached out to Jay-Z's lawyers to settle things quietly, they seemed surprisingly eager to keep everything private and wrap it up behind the scenes. They even offered to sign Rymir to Jay-Z's label, but Lily wasn't interested. She wasn't about to sell out her guardian role for a quick deal. She wanted the truth to come out no matter what the cost. It's clear that this situation is more than just about settling paternity. It's about standing up for what's right and not letting anyone sweep it under the rug.
And y'all see that, right? So Jay-Z and his team was trying to pay Rymir off and sign him to a record label. Like, look, I don't want to take this paternity test because I know I'm really your father. But can I give you some money and sign you to my record? I'll give you a record deal. Pure the Bible. I'll let you be one of the state property rappers. You know what I mean? And then dump you off after I can't use you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would the boy, like, I don't want to sign with your motherfucking label. I want my father in my motherfucking life. Pure the Bible. Take me out to the ball game. Buy me some freak off peanuts and some Cracker Jacks. Pure survival. This is crazy, guys.
Everything private and wrap it up behind the scenes. They even offered to sign Rymir to Jay-Z's label, but Lily wasn't interested. She wasn't about to sell out her guardian role for a quick deal. She wanted the truth to come out no matter what the cost. It's clear that this situation is more than just about settling paternity. It's about standing up for what's right and not letting anyone sweep it under the rug. Lily feels that acknowledging the age gap and the circumstances would be a significant blow to Jay-Z's public image, and that's something he clearly wants to avoid at all costs. It's almost as if he's more concerned with protecting his image than actually doing the right thing, which only makes people question his intentions even more. She said, "I got a call from his in-house lawyer and they were very helpful and we thought we would resolve this privately. They even talked about Rymir's music talent and whether it was a good time to put him on his record label, but he had to finish high school, so I said no." Suddenly, different lawyers got involved and their attitude completely changed. I think they realized there was more at stake for Sean, given that Wanda was allegedly underage. At that point, things started taking a turn for the worse for Rymir, and he lays the blame squarely on Jay-Z and Beyonce.
And that is crazy. And as much as Beyonce was sitting there at the motherfucking basketball game, moving her motherfucking head to music that wasn't even playing, pure survival, you know what I mean? We know that it's a lot of spooky shit going on in the industry. We know it's a lot of spooky shit going on in your house, pure survival. 50 Cent even said you and Beyonce have a marriage contract. Y'all have a marriage contract during survival. For peak's sake, Jay-Z, you look like a Halloween mask. So for a kid to even want to say that you their father, pure survival, and he don't want no money, so this means that he have to accept that you look like a Halloween mask. Now, if he was trying to get money from you, then that'd be different. But the fact of the matter is, my dad looked like he could be sold in a Halloween aisle and motherfucking Walmart, pure survival, because he looked like a goddamn spooky ass Halloween mask. If you jumped out on me with that motherfucking face right there, pure survival, I'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? That's some shit that my woman would do to try to fuck with me, because she know I'm silly as shit, pure survival. DeLeon, she'll probably put on a Jay-Z fucking mask just to scare the fuck out of me in the house, pure survival, and run up on me talking about, oh, you been talking about me on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, guys. Prayers for Rymir. Prayers for Rymir.
Wanda was allegedly underage. At that point, things started taking a turn for the worse for Rymir, and he lays the blame squarely on Jay-Z and Beyonce. Rymir and Lily claimed that Jay-Z's lawyers were playing dirty. They suspected that Jay-Z's legal team had allegedly bribed Rymir's lawyers to sabotage the case. It seemed like a last-ditch effort to bury the truth and protect the Carters' reputation at all costs. This kind of tactic only fueled Rymir's frustration and solidified his belief that Jay-Z was more interested in maintaining a spotless public image than addressing the situation honestly. Lily supported these claims, suggesting that the pressure from Jay-Z's side to keep everything under wraps was relentless. It was almost as if they were more concerned with discrediting Rymir than finding a fair resolution. This maneuver only further complicated things and left Rymir feeling like he had little chance of getting a fair shake. The lengths that Jay-Z's lawyers were willing to go to in order to keep the situation quiet seemed shady and only deepened the sense of injustice that Rymir and his supporters felt.
And that's how you know that it's shady. The lengths that Jay-Z's lawyers, these judges, all these people to sweep this shit under the rug, that alone, guys. Like, this is different. Y'all remember back in the day when motherfuckers come out and say, oh, celebrity, my father and or my mom and shit like that, to where they was lying and we knew it during survival? This boy's case is totally goddamn different. He's still fighting now. Pure survival. He been fighting Jay-Z longer than, remember when Jerry Springer, when they used to fight for real, pure survival, before Jerry Springer turned fake. When Jerry Springer fights was real, he was fighting Jay-Z. Pure survival.
It was almost as if they were more concerned with discrediting Rymir than finding a fair resolution. This maneuver only further complicated things and left Rymir feeling like he had little chance of getting a fair shake. The lengths that Jay-Z's lawyers were willing to go to in order to keep the situation quiet seemed shady and only deepened the sense of injustice that Rymir and his supporters felt. It's clear that this isn't just about a paternity test. It's about how far some people will go to protect their image, even at the expense of the truth. According to reports, Lily launched a legal battle against their own lawyers, accusing them of colluding with the rapper's legal team to help him get out of taking the test. She claimed that they secretly colluded with lawyers for Jay-Z, causing procedure problems that caused the case to be thrown out of Philadelphia courts.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion.
Look at that. Rymir is using word. The boy learned big words during survival. He said the collusion during survival. I don't even know what collusion mean, but I can feel what the fuck I think it mean. Pure survival. Because he said fraud and collusion. So I know it's got to be something bad. Jay-Z's been committing collusion all over the goddamn place. Pure survival. And you got your motherfucking twin right there growing roots. You know what I'm saying? And all he want is justice. All he want is justice during survival. This shit is crazy, guys. Prayers for Rymir, guys. Y'all got to get them likes up to 300, man. Like, the motherfuckers, they pulling them in and pulling them out during survival, but we must still react. We cannot give up.
Courts.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion. Who knows what it's for? Money or friendships or whatever they got going on, but I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the victims and we did nothing wrong.
Given Jay-Z and Beyonce's track record over the years, it's not all that surprising that they'd resort to these tactics. It definitely seems like something they would do. But here's the thing. Rymir is tough as nails, and he didn't let any of it stop him. Despite the dirty play from Jay-Z's lawyers, Rymir remained determined. He filed a motion in the Supreme Court asking for years' worth of documents dating back to 2012 to be released. He argued that keeping these records sealed was denying him justice. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court rejected his new motion, stating that it didn't have jurisdiction to reopen matters in the appeals court or to unseal records in the trial court.
And why are they doing that? The boy is trying to get the documents from 2012. Do y'all realize how many years ago that was? So that's 13 years right there. And they keep denying all the shit. Man, that is wild. That is crazy as hell.
Back to 2012 to be released. He argued that keeping these records sealed was denying him justice. Unfortunately, the Supreme Court rejected his new motion, stating that it didn't have jurisdiction to reopen matters in the appeals court or to unseal records in the trial court. Rymir was not about to give up at this point, so he took it a step further and filed a motion with the appellate division, but that was also denied. It's no wonder that Rymir was getting frustrated. I'm feeling frustrated on his behalf. The deck seems stacked against him at every turn, and it feels like the system is just shutting him out. All he's asking for is a fair shot at proving his case, but he's met with roadblock after roadblock. It's a real test of his resolve, and you can't help but root for him in the face of all this. You have to admire his persistence, though. He's not backing down.
And that's what I love about Jay-Z's son, that he not backing down. Jay-Z's alleged son is not backing down. He's not giving up, and he's still fighting. You know what I mean? Let's get them likes up to 300, guys. This is crazy.
But he's met with roadblock after roadblock. It's a real test of his resolve, and you can't help but root for him in the face of all this. You have to admire his persistence, though. He's not backing down. Even when faced with the legal hurdles and the shady tactics from Jay-Z's team, Rymir continues to fight for what he believes is right. It's clear that he's not just chasing a paternity test. He's demanding transparency and accountability from the Carters, no matter how long it takes. And honestly, most people would have given up at the first sign of trouble. But Rymir's determination is nothing short of inspiring.
I'm not pointing no fingers. I'm just asking everybody, all the judges or anybody who's working on the case, to do what's right and do their job the correct way, even if you overlook something or didn't see something. Everybody makes mistakes, as I said before, but it's time to actually do your job and look at everything and get it correct, because you cannot use fraud to continue anything in this world. You can't use fraud to help you get forward in life. Then try to continue on your fraud.
I'm telling you, everybody that said that this boy is really not Jay-Z's son and he trying to get money, anybody who said that, I guarantee you, when they make Jay-Z take this test, y'all gonna feel real, real slow. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna feel it. Because ain't no way that he going through all of this length to hide this by allegedly paying judges and all this type of shit like this. Pure Bible, he been fighting it for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And the boy is not giving up. You know, and everybody's gonna feel real bad. Cause like I said, if I'm gonna make up a lie and say a celebrity motherfucking parent, I'll do that shit for at least about 90 days. Brother Bible. If a motherfucker don't believe it by 90 days, oh, I quit, goddammit. Brother Bible. You know what I'm saying? No, he ain't doing it for no other reason than the fact he went on ancestries.com and saw people with the same hair that Jay-Z got, Pure Bible, that was mixed with his same type of that's wild. That's wild.
To continue anything in this world, you can't use fraud to help you get forward in life. Then, you know, try to continue on your fraud.
A lot of people have been jumping to defend the Carters, claiming that they didn't fully understand the extent of the case because their lawyers and publicists were shielding them. But hold up, because not only did Beyonce and Jay-Z know every last detail about the situation, but they even threw shade at Ryan.
Wow.
In other news,
So even, and you know Beyonce know about this shit. Like, but claim my kids, but you ain't gonna claim nobody else's. That shit, wow.
Their song, Heard About Us. It's like they're acknowledging it all without actually addressing it head on, you know? They knew what was going down, but instead of facing it directly, they decided through their music. That's the thing. They can't really hide behind the excuse of ignorance when they've got lawyers and publicists handling every move for them. The fact that they chose to indirectly reference the situation in a song just goes to show they're not as uninvolved as they claim to be. It's a classic case of staying quiet and letting their lawyers do the talking while they still manage to make their point. Beyonce and Jay-Z knew exactly what was going on, and instead of confronting the issue head on,
You hear that?
they chose to downplay it and keep it moving, all while throwing a bit of shade in their lyrics. They accused Rymir of
Internet got a little stupid for a second. Salute to Stacy Bryant just hit that cash app during survival. Thank you so much, Stacy. I saw the cash app. I thought that was crazy, but it's all good. But we must fight for Rymir for that cash app during survival and everybody who supports the channel. We got to stand up against Jay-Z.
Head on. They chose to downplay it and keep it moving, all while throwing a bit of shade in their lyrics. They accused Rymir of chasing clout in their song, Heard About Us, and said, Billie Jean in his prime. For the 1000th time, the kid ain't mine. Online, they call me dad. Kiddingly. You're not supposed to take this dad thing literally. That's famous. We don't even really do famous. I'm cool on that. Chuck the two fingers. Every day I'm getting sued, I show up to court without a suit.
And you see that Jay-Z put in the song that he showed up in a court without a suit, and the Billie Jean is not my son. A song that he made trying to disrespect the boy. This is wild.
Of chasing clout in their song, Heard About Us, and said, Billie Jean in his prime. For the 1000th time, the kid ain't mine. Online, they call me dad. Kiddingly. You're not supposed to take this dad.
Oh, listen. Oh, sorry, D-Dot. Pure Bible. Salute to Tracy. Okay, Tracy hit that motherfucking cash app. Pure Bible. Look, the name came across so fast on the screen. I hope that I got it right. Pure Bible. Stacy, Tracy, one
time, the kid ain't mine. Online, they call me dad. Kiddingly. You're not supposed to take this dad thing literally. That's too famous. We don't even really do famous. I'm cool on that. Chuck the two fingers. Every day I'm getting sued, I show up to court without a suit. Your every move is on the news, ain't it? Ish has its perks too, ain't it? Well, Rymir clapped back in a track of his own where he said, Ninjas wash up still doing tracks, like 55 where the F you at, need to go back to your old days, grown man in his old ways. He later revealed the reasoning behind this song in an interview where he said, This is not me being petty or feud or anything like that. I want to put my song out there to let the world know I'm still going up regardless what anyone says. And Jay-Z, I am coming from the music industry. If he said he's not my dad 1,000 times, wouldn't it be easier to just... This has gone beyond a paternity test now. It's about more than that. His publicist also said, if Jay-Z has put his feelings out there and heard about us, so Rymir should express his feelings through his too. Jay-Z is saying he has denied being Rymir's father 1,000 times. You can't really blame them given the situation. But Rymir has always maintained that it's not about the money at all. It's all about getting closure and being completely sure of who his father is. He's been pretty vocal about his need.
So I told y'all it's not about the money. The boy just want justice, man. And as y'all see, I don't know why the internet starting to act stupid again, pure survival. But we are standing with you, Rymir. I need you to know that we stand with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if the internet is acting crazy right now, Rymir, pure survival, we're gonna stand and we're gonna fight because this is not right. And I'm glad he taking Jay-Z to court, and I hope that they make him take the test. I really do.
Rymir has always maintained that it's not about the money at all. It's all about getting closure and being completely sure of who his father is. He's been pretty vocal about his need for that final answer, and it's clear that he's not looking to cash in on any of this drama. For him, this isn't just a legal battle, it's deeply personal. Rymir wants to know the truth so he can move forward with his life, not so he can rake in some cash or become a celebrity himself. He said, "It got pushed to the side, and basically, now I walk around and everybody's looking at me and saying, he's chasing Jay-Z, he wants money, he's trying to get his 15 minutes of fame. This was never about money for me. My whole thing was just to see who my father was, and honestly, I got my own money. I work 2 jobs, I take care of my own business, I just needed closure, and I wanted respect from the courts. Just like everybody else goes in there and gets respect and gets a fair due process." Why didn't I get that? Why did I just get brushed to the side? Well, things started to unravel a couple of months ago because Rymir and Lily accused Beyonce of being behind all this drama. Rymir and Lily spoke out, and then
Tracy Bryant, salute to Tracy Bryant. Hit that motherfucking cash app. Here's the Bible. I don't know if that was the second time or the first time. Here's the Bible, but thank you so much. It says Tracy. Salute to Tracy. All Rymir want is justice, guys. That's it. That's all he want.
I get that. Why did I just get brushed to the side? Well, things started to unravel a couple of months ago because Rymir and Lily accused Beyonce of being behind all this drama. Rymir and Lily spoke out, and they made a couple of things clear. They weren't just pointing fingers at Jay-Z. They also made some allegations against Beyonce, too, claiming that she had a hand in keeping things quiet, or even trying to manipulate the situation behind the scenes. Rymir and Lily believe that Beyonce might be more than just a bystander in this situation. They suspect that she could be leveraging her influence to protect the Carters' public image and keep this paternity issue from being resolved. They also claimed that intimidation tactics have been used against them for years. Rymir said he was shot at after he filed a civil suit against Jay-Z. Dr. Lily believes that Beyonce played a key role in pursuing.
And then his son was shot at after he filed the civil suit against his dad. You know what I'm saying? This is just wild, man. Even Oskino, that was signed with Jay-Z, said that Jay-Z was the boy's father. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why is the man sitting there lying? You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
So this Oskino. At one time, Oskino was signed to Rockefeller Records, and he was very close to Jay-Z, Damon Dash, and everyone that was signed to Rockefeller at that time. Well, Oskino has sat down out of the children that he has with Beyonce, and he knows this for a fact.
Now, this is his artist, said that Jay-Z has multiple children. Salute the goddess in the building, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z has multiple children. This is one of his artists that was signed with him. Shout out to Oskino. He's been calling Jay-Z out for being a terrible parent and CEO and shady as a friend and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that Rymir 100% is Jay-Z's son. He's just worried about his image and the fact that this woman was underage, rest in peace to her, when he got her pregnant.
Talk to him personally. That's his son.
You did as a son.
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered him money. At first, he offered him bread, like, and everything, but his aunt didn't approve of it. She said, "No, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on." The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but young boy's so thorough though. He just want a dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that. But something happened to him, and I was like, "Yo, that sounds kind of weird." He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and there was a gun in his car. Like when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said he went to go call his man. Like, "Yo, did you leave a gun in my car?" His man no. He said, "Why you on the phone talking to his man?" The cops pull up and block him up. He said, he's telling the cops, "No, that's not my gun." He's like, so he went.
So this is a.
So y'all hear that? Jay-Z's son got a gun placed in his car. You know what I mean? And he don't even know how it happened. Like, this is crazy, man. And all he's just been pleading for Jay-Z to just step up and do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to smash that like button, man. Like, I can't believe this guy been getting away with this all this time under our noses.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jesus is your father? I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can.
You see that? If he's embarrassed, he can take that. Pure the Bible. He has to wear this hair for the rest of his life, Jay-Z. Pure the Bible. He has to wear this hair. So he don't care about the embarrassment, pure the Bible, and any of that when he has to wear this hair that he woke up one day and it just grew out the top of his motherfucking scalp, pure the Bible. Because he's your boy. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jesus is your father? I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, seeing a lot. I can take me being embarrassed. Like just can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like it's not fair.
It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's not fair for Rymir.
My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Sean Carter. That's what she was calling him at first before she was calling Jay-Z. And I really didn't know who that was because I was young. And, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about. What she
See, so when his mother was trying to let him know, look, Jay-Z is your father, pure Bible, he didn't really even know who Jay-Z was. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you came up in my era, pure survival, if my mom turned around and said, Jamil, Jay-Z's your father, I would have popped out. I would have been like, what? When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling when I did something. That's what they be yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Y'all be chasing, I be replaced them, huh? Drunk on Chris, mommy on E. Can't keep a little freak off hands off me. I would have been excited. I'd have ran and told all my friends, look, guys, Jay-Z is my motherfucking father. Pure survival. If y'all been wondering why I'm looking like a camel here and there now, pure survival, because Jay-Z is my motherfucking father. And I'm about to ride off in the sunset. You know what I mean? But he didn't even know who Jay-Z was. So he wasn't all jumping up, oh, I'm about to get this motherfucking money. Come here, Jay-Z, come here, Mr. Bird. Let me, baby, this well beat this lady. Let me scream your name. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't know.
But I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even until I was grown. He never.
Oh my God. PSIPHIR. Just hit that super chat. Send a player $50. God damn it, pure survival. You know what I mean? Thank you for your time and giving us laughs during times of mess ups. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Thank you so much. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And you are absolutely right because there's a lot of things going on in the world today. The epidemic of these terrible things in these people in the industry. Sick things they shouldn't get away with. Thank you so much. You just set the motherfucking super chat on fire. We might hit that $100 today.
My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Sean Carter. That's what she was calling him at first before she was calling Jay-Z. And I really didn't know who that was because I was young. Had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot. This was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even until I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot, and as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything.
And he's not even trying to make Jay-Z look like a bad father. Pure survival. All he wants is truth so he can have his legacy and be able to tell his children who their grandfather is, different things like that. Not even wanting no money. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? This is Rymir's teeth. And this is Jay-Z's teeth. Pure survival. That alone should let you know that you owe me some motherfucking money. Because Rymir don't want no money. Pure survival. But I would tell him I'm taking these butter popcorn teeth, and I want my teeth to look like my motherfucking daddy's teeth. Pure survival. This looks like motherfucking microwave popcorn, Rymir. But you know we got love for you over here. Pure survival. Because my teeth look something like yours during survival. But I got some of the butter chipped out of my shit. You know what I mean? So mine look a little better than that. Pure survival. But this is the brand new. This is when you first get the popcorn. When you first get the popcorn, you put it in the microwave and then you heat it up. But look at this shit right here, Jay-Z. Pure survival. You owe this boy some money. Y'all, his mouth shaped the same motherfucking way. Pure survival. It just looks. You got the motherfucker. You got the all white. Then you got the goddamn. You see what I'm saying? The movie theater yellow popcorn. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? You know the thing when you hit the button and then it just go all around. You just turn the bag around. Pure survival. And that doesn't. Oh my god. This is crazy.
I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of. So it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like, I just got so much on my name right now. I never ask for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming after Jay-Z for his money. I never did.
Wow, so he don't want no money from Jay-Z. Jay-Z, not only does he look like a grandfather in the face already, pure survival, but the boy has children, Jay-Z. So you are a motherfucking granddad out here talking about ball so hard, motherfucker want to find me. That shit crazy. Ball so hard. You are a granddad. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make no sense when you think about it. Bro, the Bible, he already looked like a grandfather in the goddamn face. And you got grandkids, sir. This is crazy, guys. This shit crazy. This motherfucker shit crazy.
Something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of. So it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like, I just got so much on my name right now. I never ask for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming after Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything. I work for everything. Next is, I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents,
Wow, salute to him for that. Smash that like button. Let's get them likes up to 400. Rymir does not want to come for Jay-Z for his money. He don't want other kids to grow up and be affected by this, pure survival, and being afraid to fight to prove justice. You know what I mean? To prove paternity. So he's encouraging and empowering other young people. Say he don't want no money from Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rymir, pure survival. I told you for the teeth and the hair alone, that man owe me at least a couple $1 million. Pure survival. For the teeth and the motherfucking hair. Because your teeth and the hair look just like him. Just two different colors. Rymir, he owes you money just for that alone. Pure survival. How the hell you my motherfucking dad and my teeth this goddamn yellow? To where I can't believe it ain't butter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe it. It has to be butter. You know what I'm saying? So he owe you money, but if you feel as though he don't, Rymir, you a better man than me. Because I would want every goddamn penny. You know what I'm saying? I would want every motherfucking penny. You know what I'm saying? Made it hard for me to smile on dates. Pure survival. I gotta wear a COVID mask when I go out on the date. Like, hell no.
Make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. So many people are scared, and this is a big thing in the world. A lot of people don't have their fathers because they're scared to go out and search for them. And sometimes it only take a little search. Go search, and if it's wrong, we're adults. Well, most of us adults, even for the teenagers, this being a role model for them, showing you can't go in the courtroom, and if you're doing everything correctly, you should be able to just get treated as equal as the other person. I've always been a person that I never hate anyone. I never, I don't walk around with hate for a person. So I try to teach my kids that just be the best that you can be. So that's just a model I go off. I would never hate Jay-Z. I was never that type thing. I respect him for everything he did. And as I said, I've been going through a whole lot through these years because this case, like me, my mom, my mom, we didn't seen the words. We didn't have people, slander my name like you.
Wow, so he don't even hate Jay-Z. That's crazy, man. Like, take that test, Jay-Z. The boy don't even fucking hate you. You backed him into a corner. He ain't got no other choice. He up against lawyers, judges, the family practice, the courthouse. He up against all these people just trying to fight for the goddamn truth. And he still don't hate you. Man, he's a different kind of boy. I'll tell you that now.
It's like me, my mom, my mom, we didn't seen the words, we didn't have people, slander my name like you want Jay-Z money, and I hear it all. I'm going to fight until I'm not here no more, and it's never going to be against no one. Like, I'm going to continue to fight. It'll take another 10 years, maybe another 50. Maybe I'll take this to the grave with me, but everybody can say I fought this to the end.
Wow. So he's fighting to the end, Jay-Z. You in the hair. He's fighting you in the hair to the end. And he's not going to give up during survival. Not even after survival. Not even after survival. And it's different when you fight after survival. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that was in the building. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All my members. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's praying with Rymir during survival. And everybody that smashed that like button, that hit that super chat. And just coming over here, period. And even everybody, shout out to everybody who left a damn comment. We love everybody over this motherfucker. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z, to me, is wrong for this whole thing. I do not give a damn. Because why not take the test? Why pay all these people to keep this shit under the wraps? If his mother, God rest her soul, Wanda saying, Jay-Z, you didn't even know I was 16. If she said out of her mouth, I don't know, that she lied about her age to you, even if she didn't say that, Jay-Z, you can lie and say I didn't know how old she was. You're a billionaire. How much money, even if that boy was coming for money, Parallel Bible, even if he was coming for money, $1 million is like a 25 cents to you. You know what I mean? If you just said here, you know what? I'm sorry. God damn it. How old are you again? God damn it. God damn it. You've been out of my. God damn it. That you lived your life. You know what I'm saying? And then with the microwave, butter teeth, all of this shit, and through society, without me as your father, and I had all this money spending and doing all this shit all over the world, I could have helped you out. You know what I'm saying? I could have whitened your teeth. I could have got you clear strips. You know what I mean? The fact that I could have got you a hat to cover the hair that's going to grow out your motherfucking scalp because of me. Like, you could have been that thoughtful. But no, you didn't during survival. You're still worrying about your image. But you're not thinking about how high Beyonce be looking. You know what I'm saying? When y'all the fuck out. Every time she looking at the ground, look like she looking for her bag and a straw. Peel the Bible. Like she dropped some coke and she, you know what I mean, her tongue, oh God, oh man, there's some real good shit here. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't worried about that image. You're not worried about when Solange hit you with a motherfucking 10-piece nugget on the elevator, Peel the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Beat you up and your motherfucking bodyguard. Had all y'all motherfuckers. The bodyguard couldn't even hold motherfucking Solange. Solange is swinging all over the place. Brother Bible. Punches everywhere. And Beyonce ran and got up against the motherfucking wall. Well, her sister was kicking y'all asses. Y'all wasn't worried about the image then, though. You see what I'm saying? So goddamn what? But this is your responsibilities. So, and like I said, the man is rich. I understand if he was a broke motherfucker that didn't have no money, that was fucked up, on state parole or some shit like that, just, coming home, and struggling to get a job or whatever, and then now somebody hit you with child support, and you know that if you get locked up for child support, you got to go back to state prison, and you really just can't afford it. I can be more understandable to some shit like that. But for a dude that's a billionaire, man, it's hard for me to be sympathetic about that. You know what I'm talking about? Pure the Bible. It's hard. Because child support wouldn't even hurt you. You act like if you got hit with child support for this boy, that you would start breaking down crying like Tyrese. Talking about what more do they want from me? What more do they want from me? You wouldn't be crying like motherfucking Tyrese. Pure the Bible. You don't need to do Fast and the motherfucking Furious. You know what I mean? You are Jay's motherfucking Z. J to the motherfucking Z. You know what I'm talking about? So you wouldn't even have the same problems. Your money is totally different than motherfucking Tyrese, than Baby Boy. Pure the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man. My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back because we must stand together during survival. And if you guys want to get your Pure Survival merch, go to www.puresurvivalmerch.com and get insurance because we must survive together.